How is everyone? Well, anyways, I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't been streaming much. No, I've just been reading up on current events. Ugh. You know, they should just read. I'm just reading up on something. I just slash you, just so you guys know. Um, I don't know who's been on who went on and viewing me or whatever. I think you guys should just watch my video, please, and listen to what I have to say. Well, Ezra Miller, he's nothing but garbage to me. I mean, he's supposed to be in jail for life, 20 years to life. That's it. Once you screw up, that's it. Don't make saying, "Oh, we're getting some help," blah blah blah. You know, no, you're still gonna do. You're just gonna fuck up everything. You know, I think they should just get rid of him. That's it. That's all I'm saying. It's really pathetic. I'm not gonna. If Ezra's gonna be, since not Ezra's in the Flash movie because he fucked up out prior to that during the Flash movie, and if then they arrest him, well, then there's no point in us going to see the movie, anyways. What's the point of going to a movie with Ezra Miller in it if Ezra's going to be, if that fucking moron's going to be in it? You know? Well, I don't mind going to a movie with Michael Keaton's in it. That's fine, but it has nothing to do with Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller, we don't like Ezra Miller. I don't like Ezra Miller. I think Ezra he's nothing. He's a piece of garbage now. He fucked up. It would have been different if he hadn't screwed up, hadn't killed someone. Presumably, he killed someone. The editor had manslaughter. I just don't like him. I don't like the guy. I mean, what's the point in watching it, going to a stupid movie like the Flash, certain the Flash movie, when he's just gonna see when he's in it? What's the point? I mean, we may as well just give up and don't go to that movie, and just wait for another movie to come out. I mean, I think we should. I think we just wait until this movie goes downhill, and then maybe they'll decide whether they want to do a part two or not. Once they realize it's been screwed up, went downhill, then you'll have no choice but to reboot the entire thing, dump the entire thing. This is the only way for us to get rid of Ezra for good. Is we stop. Is we just. It has nothing to do with Michael Keaton. From what I see, I'm glad Mike Keaton's return as the Batman because I prefer him than anyone else. He's my number one Batman, and he is Batman. Aside from Robert Pattinson, he's okay. Robert Pattinson is okay for Batman, but he's not as good as Michael Keaton. So, anyways, aside from that, I don't see the point. What's the point in my review is this. I reviewed the trailer. Now, granted, I'm glad Supergirl's in it, and I'm glad that Michael Keaton's Batman's in it, but Ezra, not so much. I don't care. That would be so much better if they start from scratch. I think I'm hoping that I guarantee you, no one's going to show up that place because he fucked up. Ezra fucked up everything. They have to realize that no one's going to want to see him. No one's going to show up for his movie at all. Doesn't matter if Michael Keaton's in it or not. It doesn't matter. No one's going to show up in that movie theater. I'll wait till the movie comes out on DVD, then I'll watch it. But no, I'm not going to go to a movie theater just to watch it. Ain't going to happen. They should just call it Batman. Michael Keaton's Batman. They should call it Batman Flashpoint or something like that. Instead of calling it Flashpoint, they just call it Flashpoint. That's it. But it doesn't matter. I just don't care for Ezra Miller. I think someone would be better off. You know who would be better off being the Flash? Greg Gustin. He's the best Flash ever. At least he was pretty good for his job. So, anyways, I don't. What's the point? What's the point in having him show up? I don't know why you guys. I don't know why people don't even bother. I don't know why they even bother making him the Flash. No one's going to show up. I guarantee you, no one's going to show up. If Ezra Miller's going to be in the movie, no one's going to show up for his movie. It doesn't matter whether Batman's in it or not. It doesn't matter. Ezra's garbage. He's a piece of garbage. Now, he wasn't at the time. Then he screwed up, killing someone. If I'm not mistaken, I thought he killed someone. Doesn't that mean he has to spend 20 years to life imprisonment? If the rumors were true, they did kill someone or stole something or whatever, he should have. It doesn't matter if he's getting help. It's not going to work. Yeah, he does get help. That's just an excuse for his actions. I can't believe that dumbass James Gunn is allowing him to continue as the Flash. He's the dumbest fuck I ever. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now, he's making a dumb move by making him continuing as the Flash. Now, I don't mind watching the Flash movie because Batman's in it. That has nothing to do. That has nothing to do with Barry. It has nothing to do with the Flash itself. It's because the only reason why I'll watch it. I will watch it because Michael Keaton's in it. That's it. I only watch it because Michael Keaton's in it. That's it. It has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with Barry. It has nothing to do with Ezra Miller. We want to see because it's an opening sequence where he might return as Batman again, in this time in Batman Beyond. There's a theory out there that they're going to be working on a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton in it. So, I mean, if you think about it, it's a possibility. I do not want Ezra Miller as the Flash. That's it. James Gunn, you're an idiot. All right. I know you did a very good job on the first Flash movie by the looks of it. However, continuing with Ezra Miller as the Flash, not a good idea. It's going to completely bomb. Everyone's going to be lashing out right now. I guarantee you, James Gunn, everyone's going to freaking lash out. Everyone's going to hate Ezra Miller now. And no one's going to show up for that movie. Of course, it's different for me because Michael Keaton's in it, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm supporting Ezra Miller. I'm supporting Michael Keaton as Batman. That's it. So, yeah. So, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, James Gunn. If James Gunn's ever watched videos streaming or anything, people are going to lash out. I predict that everyone's going to lash out. Once people watch this movie, they're going to lash out and steam Ezra made a total fuck of himself. Now, I say if he continued on as Flash in Flash 2. Now, I do know I'm not going to see Flash 2 One Flash movie is enough. That's it. No more. No more Ezra Miller. Because I'm not going to buy his movie. I'm not going to buy any of the DC movies unless it's Batman Beyond or if it's Robert Pattinson's Batman. That's it. There's only three movies, DC movies I prefer to see. Superman, Batman Beyond. If they actually make it Batman Beyond with Michael Keaton in it. But that's it. Those are the only movies I'll ever see. I don't really care to see. I don't care to see. What's his face? Now I'm looking forward. On the other hand, I am looking forward to seeing the Blue Beetle. Now that's a good move. That movie will be really well done. Looks really good. That I'm looking forward to. I don't care about the Flash movie. I care about Blue Beetle, Robert Pattinson's Batman. Let's see, what else? Well, unless I don't know about Superman, but yeah, I like Superman movies. But and Green Lantern. That's it. Those are only types of things I will be much interested in than the Flash. Than the Flash movie. That Flash movie means nothing to me. So, the way I see it, I think they're better off just leaving it be. Well, I'm gonna call it. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just sorry. I'm just lashing out the fact that I just found something out that they're already making the product talks to make a Flash 2 movie with Ezra Miller. I'm not too happy about it, so I'm not going to see him. I'm not going to see any of the Flash movies with Ezra Miller. I don't know. I am who I am. I don't like him. I really don't want to see it. I only saw him once in Justice League, and that's about it. And they fucked up with Doomsday. That's a huge clusterfuck for that matter. I like this. The first Doomsday I ever seen was Smallville's Doomsday. Now that was a good concept, and also Krypton series had Doomsday in it with a super soldier who volunteered. A soldier that volunteered to undergo an enhanced body enhancement, and then all of a sudden he turned into Doomsday. So the way I see it, that's the best. That looked pretty good too as well. And those are only two Doomsday adaptations I like. It's comic accurate. The first Doomsday, the Minnesota Doomsday, was garbage. A huge clusterfuck. And well, it's their first attempt on they're making a different version of them, but still, it was bad. It was so bad, beyond belief. They made the wrong Doomsday. There has to be it's so wrong. Believe me, it was so wrong. Now we all know there was actually on Krypton there was another. We all saw image of a person who managed, who was now she gave birth to Jarrell. So Jarrell was the firstborn. Now we also know that if she ever had in that movie, in that TV series, she ever had a second baby, his name would have been Zor-El. Or I don't know. Zor-El. Or where's his son? I don't know. Unless I got mixed up. I don't know why people don't even bother watching this video. I don't know why. So I'm just saying, if you guys see this video, leave a thumbs up. Let me know. Please give me your comments. Let me know what you guys think about my other streams. However, still haven't got any. I want you guys to give me your thumbs up. What do you think about the Flash movie from what you see? And what do you think about Ezra Miller? Do you think he's garbage? Do you agree with him? He's nothing but garbage now because of his fuck up. Because he's a huge clusterfuck. And I know people are going to backlash. People are going to fucking start fucking yelling, start throwing shit at James Gunn and for screwing up. Doesn't matter. James Gunn's a screw up. You can't trust Ezra Miller. I'm sorry, but he's gonna fuck up again. I don't trust her. I will not watch the Flash movie. I refuse to. Unless something else changed. Unless they change actors, I'll watch the Flash. Then I'll watch the Flash. I'll watch the Flash season. I'll watch Flash Part 2 only if they change actors. That's it. So if they don't fucking change the actors, if they don't fire Ezra, then there's no point in making a Flash movie. Now, Flash movie 1 looks pretty good. However, right now I'm very pissed off at Ezra. I do not want him in the Flash movies anymore. I refuse to watch his movie. So if he's going to even be in Part 2, I'm not going to see it. I'm sorry, but it's just not worth it. One movie is enough. If this movie doesn't work out, good, because it's because of Ezra Miller. It's nothing to do with Michael Keaton. Ezra Miller is a clusterfuck. James Gunn's a clusterfuck. No, just only for this movie, for having Ezra Miller playing the Flash, that's a huge clusterfuck. Has nothing to do with the. Don't get me wrong. I like James Gunn. He's pretty good at his work. However, I've seen all his other movies that he directed, but but the Flash, not so much. The Flash movie, looks pretty gnarly. However, having Ezra Miller as the Flash was nothing but a bad idea to begin with. Oh, I figured back on the Justice League movie or whatever, the first Justice League movie they ever did. He didn't. There was something off about him. I could tell. I can see darkness inside him. I can really see an evil. I can see something dark inside him. Something that's a little off, mentally speaking. So that's my take on Ezra Miller. So I think James Gunn, what's worth? You're good. You're a good director. I'm glad you're making DC movies. I'm happy for Blue Beetle. I am happy for the fact that you're probably going to bring, mostly probably working on Green Lantern or in Superman movie. I'm glad of that. However, I will never ever see another Flash movie for a while. I'm sorry, but that seems how Ezra screwed up. It has nothing to do with you. The fact that it was huge. Well, technically speaking, what you decided to do off from what I read, you decided to go like, okay, here I'm going to I'm just going to keep Ezra, keep the door open for Ezra Miller. Not a good idea. Not a very good idea. Hey, I'm sorry, but he's going to fuck up even more. He's a screw up your life. He's a screw up. He's a screw up. I'm sorry, but he is. The way I see it, he's a bad person. He deserves to be in jail for life, 20 years to life, without parole. With a positive parole, fine, but I'm sorry, but it'll be a long time before. I'm sorry, this is the way I feel. If he screwed up the way I think he did, he's going to end up screwing up even more. He would screw up. He's not going to get any. I get this guy. You say he's going to get help. That's just an excuse. That's bad. You know what? Parents think you're doing things wrong. You know what? Parents think you're wrong of allowing him to stay on board as the Flash for Flash 2. I'm sorry, but everyone else thinks you're wrong about this. No, if he's got, I guarantee you, if the Flash 2 came out and Ezra Miller's in it, I guarantee you, no one's going to show up for it. No one ever will show up for Ezra Miller's Flash movie. No one. I'm sorry, it's the way it goes. Everyone has their, if they do, that's on them. But it has nothing to do with the Flash. The only reason why people ever go see the Flash movie is because Michael Keaton's in it. That's it. But you might even see one person. That's it. And you're not going to be able to see any more people. Maybe one or two people might show up. I don't know. I predict that it's going to be Rotten Tomatoes will be a 2% Rotten Tomatoes. And, let's just say people are going to start lashing out. I predict that's going to happen. So I have a prediction that people are going to start lashing out at Ezra Miller. So everyone's going to start. I guess I predict it's on Twitter. Everyone's going to start lashing out at James Gunn for being a huge screw up for allowing Ezra Miller to continue on as the Flash. So, yeah. Well, they will show up for Blue Beetle. That's one thing. That's Blue Beetle want to fix things. You fix things by making Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle looks pretty good. What I like of it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's the only one It's the only thing I'm thinking of that I want to see. So. Anyway, that's about it. Let me know what you think about the Ezra Miller thing. And so I'm not too happy about the matter as he's going to continue on as the Flash. It's a bad idea. I know it's just. I hope no one shows up for the Flash movie. God, I hope not.